Hey there, sports fans. So anyway, we're in the Christmas spirit. As you can see, I've got the lights there, lights up there. But today I'm going to be doing some baked meatballs. Something that I just recently discovered was that baking the meatballs is, I don't know, probably an easier way to get the grease out of your hamburger. Previously, what Tanya would do, she would mix up her meatballs, make the sauce, and then she'd drop her meatballs into the sauce and then let the sauce actually cook her meatballs. Then she would actually skim the grease off the top. I think my way of baking them first, browns your meatballs, make sure that there's a nice little crispy outside, and then all the grease is actually in your cookie sheet on the parchment paper instead of in your sauce. But you let me know how you actually do it. I always welcome other cooks' opinions on this as well. So let's get to making the meatballs. Here I have 49 meatballs, so that's 10, 20, 30. Oh, wait, 40. I only got 39. I made these meatballs extra big. Obviously, you can make more meatballs if you, make them smaller. But see the size of my thumb? See the size of my watch? So, size of my fist. Big meatballs. Anyway. Goes into the oven, 400 degree oven, but this is a convection oven, so it always rolls it back by 25 degrees, so that's fine. So there's 39 meatballs, 2 pounds, goes in for 30 minutes. We'll come back in 30 minutes, make the sauce, and get that bit going too. We got about 3 minutes left. I'm going to be starting the sauce. So this is the stewed tomatoes, so chunky stewed. I don't know if it's focusing, with Italian seasonings. I really don't want the tomatoes to be big like that. I want to kind of crush them down a bit. We're not, oh jeez, it splashed that one against my hand. But all we're doing is just breaking down the stewed tomatoes so that it's, God's sake, they're knocking the tomato juice off my hand back into the pot. There, I should aim my camera. There we go. You gotta remember, this is not to be perfect. You do want chunks in here. I know that there is a tomato that you can actually get that is already chunked, so maybe that'd be the best one. Next to that is the Hunt's thick and rich roasted garlic and herbs. I'm going to be putting my meatballs in there. We're still good, about 2 minutes. Anyway, meatballs transferred into the Dutch oven, and then we're going to let that burble. The word of the day for the cooks is burble. Burble means a slow boil, but not exactly a boil, it's a burble. Anyway, stand by. Doing the countdown here. So, gotta remember, it's been about 30 minutes. A couple seconds ain't gonna make no difference. Turn that timer off. So you can see it's 8:30 at night. Turn the oven off. Put your oven mitt on, because that's warm. You can see the heat waves radiating out of the oven, but it has in effect browned the meatballs. All the grease is in the pan. Need to close the oven. We're going to transfer said meatballs into the spaghetti sauce. It looks like we've got a taste tester coming in there.
Oh no, I'm not going in there.
Oh, she's not going in there.
No, I thought there was a strainer or spoon or the...
Oh.
Oh, don't put that on YouTube. Just go break the camera to get it.
Oh. So I keep aiming this the wrong way. It's not on the tripod. So. Anyway, you get the effect. we're transferring the meatballs into the sauce. Don't have to worry about the grease. Even if there's a little bit of grease that transfers into your pot, don't sweat it. It's not going to be the end of the world. Again, this is homemade meatballs and sauce. It is not store-bought, so anything homemade is going to be a little bit less than perfect, of course. Boy, I really got to learn to aim that camera. So there we are. Look. And now we take the sauce, pour that all over as much as we can reach. I think the commercials for this spaghetti sauce used to be that you could actually stand a spoon in the sauce. I think. I don't know. Something like that. But again, not exactly perfect. We're going to be turning that onto something low so that it goes to a simmer. Stirring that after a fashion. At this point, covering it up. We'll come back on this in about an hour's time. We'll give it a stir, and then we'll let it set overnight so that then we'll have our zucchinis. We're going to make pasta from that tomorrow. What do you call that? Twirly zucchini spirals, something or other. The words are escaping me right now. But anyway, it's what we make because we're trying to lose weight. We're not having pasta. Fast herbal. This is the part where I put my money where my mouth is. A meatball here, just trying to let it cool off a bit before I actually bring it up to my mouth because I don't want it to be so hot as to burn me. There is the meatball. It's good. It's good. Make it. You gotta make it. You gotta really make this.